We're here with Crystal Rosenthal, the head coach of Concordia softball, and we're talking about the 2011 Concordia softball team. Crystal, this team returns 3 all-GSAC selections in Katie Carson, Alyssa Erickson, and Samantha Perez, and this is also a team that has tasted the NEI National Championships. How does that success factor into the team's outlook coming into the 2011 season?
I think we're really excited to be welcoming back 3 all-GSAC players. I think it's really exciting for the program that 3 of the top 6 hitters came from Concordia last year, which is an unusual thing for us. I think it's been maybe at least 5 years since we've had multiple all-conference members. Katie, Sam, and Alyssa have been working hard, improving their game, and I think that experience offensively is going to really lead us. I think the experience that we have had of actually getting to go to the national tournament and see what that's like, what it looks like, what it tastes like, what it feels like, and also get an opportunity to see what it takes to win, have a team from our conference win within the last couple of years gives us a really good idea that we're close. I think have a pretty good idea of what it takes and what we need to do on our end to get ourselves over the hump and win this program its first ever national championship. That's kind of been our goal since I took the job here. You know, as I came in as a head coach 3 years ago, I decided that my motto was going to be real simple and short. It was just going to be win. That's kind of something that stuck with us. It's the thing we say after every practice. I think in anything you do, I'm a super competitive person. In anything I do, my goal is to win. And if I didn't, I need to figure out why and how I can do better next time. I think my kids have really adopted that attitude. So I'm hoping that, coupled with the experience coming back, the leadership between not just Katie, Alyssa, and Sam, but the bulk of our team is juniors. We have 10 kids in that class, and I'm hoping that really helps us, combined with some young talent, really pushes us over the edge, and we can compete to do things that we've never done before.
What are the expectations of the season? I
think like anything, we've just gone through our first week of spring, and I think we've set our goals, and I think more than anything else, I'm hoping to improve on what we do every single day. I'm hoping that these kids really buy into the concept of wanting to get better, of learning how to put their team first, learning how to put the program first. As an alumni of the program, I have kind of a twofold responsibility. I feel honored to be the head coach of this program after playing for 4 years here, and hope that these young athletes can learn how far this program has come, how much farther we have to come, and we're really hoping by that small concept of improving ourselves a little bit every day, we can really put ourselves in a position to win a lot of games, and at the end of the day win a national championship. That really is our ultimate goal, and we're really not going to be satisfied unless that's what we accomplish.
How's the fall and the early spring preparation been, and how that help you be prepared for the year coming into the regular season?
I think this fall we took a little bit of a different attitude. After our trip to the World Series last year, we were a little disappointed on our finish. I think our expectations were a little higher than what we actually accomplished. Not to take away anything from that team. So as we did our end-of-the-year evaluations, the consistent theme from our players feeding back to us was it needs to be harder, to be more challenged. So we did that. We implemented some things in the weight room, implemented some things in conditioning, and just within our structure of practice to challenge our kids and to really let them push. Sometimes you have to be careful what you wish for, because you want it, you want to get pushed, they want more, and then when you're doing it, they're kind of like, But they responded well. They really, really did respond well. And I think coming into our first week of spring, you can see a difference in their attitudes, and I think their confidence level is up, and it's hopefully put us in a position where we're ready, and we're ready for all things big and little, and ready to really get after our first game, which is February 3rd, and I hope that we are in a position where we're ready to accomplish some of our goals.
Let's talk about the strength of the schedule, both in the preseason and obviously going through the GSAC season.
I think the schedule is a nice mix of in conference. Obviously, the GSAC is traditionally one of the toughest conferences to compete in, so you naturally have a 12-game set that's hard. Every game you have is tough, and everybody that you're playing is quite capable of competing in a national tournament. I think this year I've added a tough tournament up in Simpson. We're going to get a chance to play Concordia Portland, who's ranked 3rd in the preseason poll. Going to get a chance to play Simpson, who is a completely athletic and well-rounded and very well-coached team. Also get to play Oregon Tech, who's also been traditionally a national competitor, as well as College of Idaho. So I have a lot of respect for the teams that we're going to go up there and play, in addition to Corbin, who had a great season last year. Start the year with William Jessup, who is, again, a great coach team, gave us a great doubleheader last season. We're not going to take a game off this year. I really tried to stack the schedule as much as we could and play people that I felt like were really going to help us prepare for that whole concept of getting better every day. Dickinson State is making a trip down this year. We played them a couple years ago. I have a tremendous amount of respect for that team, for their pitcher, and just looking forward to some tough competition early.